That was Wendy, who you might remember as the Snapple lady. She joins us now along with Dr. Susan Peirce Thompson, a professor of brain and cognitive sciences at the University of Rochester. And Wendy, I have to tell you that you're just watching that tape piece of you. Number one, you have such a great personality and so much warmth and are so relatable. It's almost hard to fathom that you've dealt with the drug addiction and now with the food addictions, because you seem on the outside so happy, but inside, this has been killing you.
It is killing me. I'm so blessed, you know, that I got the phone call to come here, because I'm desperate in my life. I'm so proud of myself that I have almost 28 years of sobriety. So I conquered, thank you so much, the drugs, smoking, and when I say smoking, I'm talking about 3 packs a day, because when you're a cokehead, you're smoking a lot of cigarettes and, you know, booze, anything that I can really
you have an addictive personality. I think Susan said something really salient in the last segment, which is it was harder for her to overcome her food addiction than her drug addiction.
Yeah, food is worse. Neuroscientists who study the brain, it's unambiguous that sugar and flour impact the dopamine downregulation, so that your dopamine receptors are not working to produce enough pleasure anymore. Without that food, you feel desperate, bereft, like itchy, needy. And the brain will heal, though. That's the thing. If you stop, it heals.
Because, like, even with drugs, like I remember, there didn't even have to be something to celebrate. The fact that I drove through the Holland Tunnel sometimes going to work was enough for me to find an excuse. Oh my God, let's party. I went through the Holland Tunnel. You know, I live in Manhattan, going from the east side to the west side. Oh my God, let me get a hot fun sundae. You know, like I can't.
What's crazy though is in your defense, the food scientists have figured this out. In a way, I don't want to say they're pushing drugs, but food can be a drug, and so they're figuring out ways to play with your dopamine. Now, I understand you hadn't weighed yourself in 12 years.
That is correct. Unbelievably, you know, if I don't deal with it, out of sight, out of mind, and I don't care. The issue with me right now is that I was on my first diet at 6 weeks old. Seriously, they had me on skim milk. And when I was 2 years old, and, you know, everybody joked about this, I would go to the park, you know, and play with all the other kids, except I would beat them up for their ice cream cones. And everyone said, how cute of her. And I said to my mother, what is wrong with you? Like, what did you not get? That's not cute. You know, in those days, we had guns, you know, that we could carry around in our holsters. And I'm literally
doing anything to get your hit.
Yeah, so anything to get your hit. But
exactly.
Tell us about your diets. Tell us what you've tried.
You know, I've gone to a zillion spas, but I'm the one that goes and pays all the money, and then when everybody's asleep, I go out and I go to the buffet. And everybody's scratching their head like, we're eating with her. How is she gaining 3 pounds?